I am Tyson Howard and I made a hammerhead shark. I work at Wimbledon College of Art. I'm a technician here and I teach people how to make things across multiple disciplines. I've trained as a sculptor and then I've just made things forever, really, all my life. A few years ago I made a shed and that was solely out of skip diving and dragging things out of skips and stuff, and that was good fun. It kind of gives you challenges and your design changes on those. So yeah, it's quite good fun, really. Having limitations kind of makes it a bit more creative and a bit more fun. Print it out on as thick a card as you can get through your printer. This is 160 GSM and sort of that kind of thickness. Once you've done that, stick all the bits together, cut along the edges, and you want to line up your circles. Once you've done that, you'll end up with a whole sheet's worth of different parts. The spine is the biggest bit, that's the biggest one you want to stick together. Then you cut them out with a pair of scissors or a knife, and you should end up with something like that. The grey bits are your glue tab. Score the edges and then fold it up. You can tape it, you can glue it. You end up with like a little wedge shape. Inside here you've got a number. Make sure you write it on the outside once you've glued it, otherwise you'll be upset. Stick it on that spine piece, and each section will make up part of the body of the shark. What have I used? One of these is good. Masking tape on a roll, tape dispenser. Get like good tape, good quality tape. Glue. A pen is always good for writing your numbers, and you can score the edges with it. Then I've got scissors, a knife, if you're safe to use a knife, they're quite handy, a ruler, I've got a cutting mat, and the card. Give yourself a day, you should end up with a shark. If you've got a group of you, it should be quicker. The head's a little bit tricky, and it folds onto itself, and then this kind of wraps around the edge. Just take your time with that bit. You will receive a document, a printable document, a list of kit that you need, and there'll be some images of me putting one together, just to kind of follow along and almost give yourself just a reassurance that you're doing the right thing, and you get sent lots of luck. He's got a nice weight to him. He's got a nice weight, and he's kind of, no matter where you hold him, he's got a good wiggle. You make something and then you learn what that animal's called, and you learn a little bit about them and their movement, and you kind of learn more and more just from spending time making something and having a bit of fun with it. I think that's, yeah, it's kind of how we engage with the world, really. You kind of, the facts come later, but the actual excitement and engagement it gets people hooked. I hope they take away a completed hammerhead shark and they enjoy doing that, and hopefully then make more and more and more, and end up with loads of them, which we've learned is a shiver, which is good. A shiver of sharks will be nice if they end up with a classroom of sharks. Be lovely. And if they do a big one, print it out on A3 paper, you get one twice as big. Little insider tip there. Yeah, that would be quite nice.